Bossy, how are you, mate?
Macca, how are you, my friend?
Good, thanks. How are you?
It's always good to see you.
Hat, mate.
You like this? I've come all ready to go, mate.
Where's mine?
Hey, I'll get you one. Have you ever tried this?
I've actually never had a go at this, no.
There's something about wielding an axe and throwing it. It makes you feel a bit like...
Let's have a go.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Take the hat off. Get serious. Macca, the rules are we get 4 throws.
Right.
Bullseye's 5 points. Red, 3. Blue is 1 point. You ready to rock and roll?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. 3. I'm on the board, mate.
Oh,
Blue.
yes. Oh. That was the worst one ever. Chop, chop.
See what happens when you're under pressure?
All right, you've given me a chance. Oh, 1.
Rightio.
Bullseye.
He's done it.
You put the pressure on me. Ah.
Red?
Red, so you win.
Mate, I reckon it's the only time I've ever got one up on you, Macca. Ever.
That was fun,
I'll tell you
wasn't
what, it's going to be expensive dinner for you too, by the way. We won't be going to Macca's.
Happy meal. By the look of the gut on you, you won't take much filling up either. That's quite full.
Well, Macca, mate, we actually haven't had this opportunity to sit down and talk like this one-on-one.
No, we
You know,
haven't.
The thing that I always remember riding against you and with you all those years is basically you were the most respected person in the jockey's room. You were the professional's professional.
I've enjoyed my career. I started off in SA and then Victoria and then, overseas for a bit and then back in New South Wales, but be friends with everyone, you know? Like you said, sometimes as well I think, maybe I'm freaking too nice. I've got to get out there and really switch on and I suppose it's good to have that mixture of both and as long as you're still competing and competing hard and, once the gate's open, you're doing your best for your horse.
Yeah, being cool. And talking about being cool, like, I've never had this opportunity to ask you this question. 20-year-old young kid from Streaky Bay riding in the Melbourne Cup, you win the Melbourne Cup on Brew. Did you, at that age, have an idea of what the impact of that event was, how it was going to change your life?
I don't think I did. I actually remember walking out with David Hall and Brett Preble at the time. It was after the Cup, and David Hall, he patted me on the shoulder and he said, your life's going to change forever. And that it sort of started to sink in a bit then, My first ride in the Cup, we drew 24 and I was like, here we go, this is going to be too hard. And driving home with my now wife, Kathy, and she said, look, just throw yourself out there and have a crack. And I was able to throw the shackles off, I've drawn 24, what can I do? I just got to roll the dice and have a crack. And, an amazing moment. Just be able to achieve that, and it really just helped propel me into my senior career.
And what about winning your second one, 16 years later?
Al Mandan, 16 years between Cups. It really did obviously display to me how hard it is to win the racing, be competitive in it. And, I'd run a couple of placings in other years, but really fond memories of that year because it was myself and Joe.
Yes.
We joined up at the 300 and I thought, wow,
here we go.
This was like a real hairs in the back of my neck stood up, I knew I had a lot left. To get one up on the Magic Man was a good moment. He gave me a pat on the back after the post. So.
Yeah, there's that great shot where he's got his arm around you because you're so close. You actually are hugging basically after the winning post.
As you know, Bossy, the Melbourne Cup, it means so a lot. You grow up with it as a kid, you're watching it all the time. It's just an honour to be up there, isn't it, 3 Melbourne Cups. Who knows, we might be able to have a crack at the 4th, we'll see.
Well, you got the opportunity to do it. Like, you're only 44?
44, I'd like to think I've got another couple of years left for sure.
Yep.
I love it, I enjoy competing. As long as I'm still enjoying it and the body's allowing, then I'll be out there giving my best. 3
Melbourne Cup winners each. You've got a bloody statue in Streaky Bay, and I haven't got a statue. Why hasn't Bossy got a statue?
Ring up the council at Caboolture and what's going on here?
To be honest, I thought it might have been a cost thing because my nose, there's a lot of copper or whatever they use to put this snodzer up there. But that must have made you so proud. Going back to Streaky Bay.
Yeah, it was a surreal feeling, I must admit. When they first put it to me, I was like, oh, geez, this is not me. I'm a sort of a fly under the radar type fella, but it's great. It's good. It's a good feeling to go back and have the kids there and family there. My grandma's still alive. She's 93 or 4, and it's a nice feeling. Yeah.
Well, mate, not only are you probably the most decorated jockey to come out of South Australia, but you're probably one of the best human beings. I love being around you. I love competing with you. I love your aura. But this has been an absolute pleasure for me to sit down and do this because it's
good
reflections,
Appreciate
mate. Thank you so much,
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Bossy.